Nithyananda. Let's start the power manifestation. Let's just straight visualize Bhagavan in our third eye and start with Sadguru Vandana. Nithyananda Swaram Nithyaram Jnanamurtim Vandahitam Gadasrishtam Tatmasadyaksham Ekam Nityam Brahmachalam Sarvadi Sakshirutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Tatpuram Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, such a beautiful darshan, diksha, and initiation, and powerful cognition from Bhagavan. So beautiful today. We are all blessed with such great reality. With that space, let's start the power manifestation today. First, let's understand what is power manifestation. Power manifestation is nothing but a cognitive shift can infuse powerfulness into any action or state that we are in. Bhagavan just beautifully made us understand how the cosmic logic is how reflects in the binary logic and how we are able to hold, how we are able to experience the states of consciousness and cosmic logic, how it puts us into delusion, pulls us out of delusion, and liberates us when we are merging with the cosmic logic. Here, beautifully, Bhagavan says how you can raise your frequency of your own body and mind to the ultimate powerfulness, Turiya space and Turiyatita space, the ultimate awareness, heightened intelligence to manifest powers, and the consciousness itself, Paramashiva in you is real. And experiencing that as our resources makes us manifest all the powers and our life itself. So beautifully, Bhagavan spoke about Paramashiva. Paramashiva constantly, who is Ajomuha, who is beyond the form and formless, who five faces, Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpurusha, and Ishana, continuously creating, which is manifesting, sustaining, regenerating, deluding, and pulling us out of delusion and liberating us. Constantly, the Panchakriya is happening. And so beautifully, Bhagavan beautifully explained the cosmic logic. This is the cosmic logic of Paramashiva, which is constantly happening in all of us, whether we recognize it or we don't. The supernal effulgent Dakshinamurti's vibrant silence, verbal silence and visual silence, which is happening constantly, which is the highest self-effulgence, supernal effulgence, which is being radiated. Bhagavan Paramashiva, who has come down as our Guru, His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a reviver of KAILASA, the ancient enlightened civilization, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. He is the avatar of Hinduism, who is a supreme pontiff of Hinduism. His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam made the science of power manifestation, yoga, temple-based university user-friendly for the modern world. His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam survived the worst prosecution in multi-level by anti-Hindu elements. KAILASA, led by His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam and his Hindu diasporas, are working 24/7, 365 days for the global peace. His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam is a founder of Nithyananda University, which has extended campus in 150 countries, and he is 293rd Guru Maha Sannidham of Shamala Pita, Sarvanya Pita, Swargapura Adinam, and present Maharaj of Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam. Bhagavan has come down to give us the science of power manifestation, the Shastra Pramana, which is the Veda Agamas, the Hindu scriptures that Bhagavan has beautifully given in such a way for us to start living those. These are eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the Hindu source scriptures. The Apta Pramanas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamars, Alvars, all the greatest saints who are the authority of Hinduism, who lived on planet Earth in human body and experienced the super consciousness, and are the scientists who time tested and verified all the sciences. Atma Pramanas are the great avatar who land on the planet Earth. His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium avatar, personal experience of each power manifestation. Bhagwan himself has initiated millions of disciple, devotees, followers into the science of power manifestation. They have experienced this authentic, time-tested, scientific, foolproof, and ultimately experiencing the oneness with Bhagwan. The Shastra Pramana. First, we'll see the Shastra Pramana. Today, we are going to be seeing the Shastra Pramana for akashik reading.
The power of remote viewing or akashik reading is taken from the right Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 84, Dharana 61. Akasham vimalam pashyan कृत्वा दृष्टिं निरन्तरां स्तब्धात्मा तत्क्षणात् देवी भैरवं वपुराप्नुयात् आकाशं विमलं पश्यन् कृत्वा दृष्टिं निरन्तरां स्तब्धात्मा तत्क्षणात् देवी भैरवं वपुराप्नुयात्.
Here in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 84, Dharana 61, Akashic reading, infinite power of Akasha. Bhagwan so beautifully explained, so beautifully how the Shastra Pramana that he recited and gave us the explanation how Pashupati, Pashupasha and Pati. He beautifully explained that there is no question of Pati. The Pati is already Paramashiva, which Subramanya has no question. But the Pashu, he beautifully explained how the attachment, how our way of thinking, understanding, how we decide things, how we perceive things, all that which we are visualizing, perceiving, deciding is based on our binary logic, and how we can start living that beautiful space of oneness, which is the Paramashiva space in us, if we decide ferociously just experience the ultimate space of oneness. It's how we are engaged in every activity, every thought, and every word, from what context we are living. We are living from the binary logic that our mind goes on projecting, while we can start living the Paramashiva space in us as the conscious space completely in oneness. The more Bhagwan gives us the example of the copper and the gold. Bhagwan beautifully once told how the wood, all the artifacts are made so beautiful, and we see the artifact, we forget the wood in it. Same way the jewelry, we go to a jewelry shop, we see all the jewelry, we forget it is gold what we are seeing. Whenever we are engaged in our life, suppose we are watching a movie, we are so engrossed in the movie, we forget that is just on the screen. The movie has a fire, the screen does not get burned. The movie has a beautiful flowery scene, the screen does not get affected. If it has flood, it still does not get affected. Whatever happens, the screen remains. Bhagwan beautifully says how the Akasha, the screen in you, the Paramashiva space in you, is the ultimate. Again and again, unclutching and experiencing only that space as you, you will start experiencing and manifesting Paramashiva in you. Bhagwan beautifully says how the tuning fork that Bhagwan said, if you place it, even if you don't have, if you have a small Rudraksh mala, and once he beautifully said how he would find a food which is vegetarian and non-veg or not good for us, he'll just take his Rudraksh mala and hang it on that. Just hold it high, and he would see the Rudraksh mala going in clockwise when the food is good and going in anti-clockwise when the food is not good, and he would not consume it. So beautiful. The Rudraksh Mala is so much like a magnet. You can experience that even if you place on your deity, on different things, how the Rudraksh Mala starts moving, and you can hold it very still and leave it still, it will be moving like a magnet. How a magnet has a repelling side and both sides of a magnet. And same way, Bhagwan beautifully said the Rudraksh Mala, same way the tuning fork, many times he had made us experience how the tuning fork at one end, it is started, it goes to the other end and experience, you can simply experience the ultimate. Sorry for the technical glitch. Such a beautiful translation, looking at the spotless, infinite etheric space, the Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In the very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and power of infinite space, Bhairava, the infinite space, the etheric space, the subtle space. Bhagavan beautifully said in one of the satsang today, how we can change the length and breadth and depth. We can play with the time, also changing the time to stop it, to make it more longer. We can do it consciously, so beautifully that Bhagavan has told. Once it's possible, like how he said, Dakshinamurti is the higher frequency of our range. There's something more than how we think and perceive. If we start living that space, and our decision to live that space beyond the perception that we have during every action, every word, and every thought, there is something more than that. We can unclutch whatever is happening and understand there is something more, which is consciousness, and just letting the consciousness to matter just manifest through us. And simply we will be able to play with the time component and start experiencing a higher reality. When Bhagavan levitates a person in Bidadi, at the very same time we have seen in US, in San Jose and in Singapore, everybody levitates at the same time without the time gap. That's what he means. When the reflection is happening, it's not something is going to happen. It is already happening. We are realizing what exists in us as consciousness, which is the source of how each action is happening. Instead of getting clutched to the actions or words or thoughts, getting clutched to the inner space, the beautiful space of Paramashiva in us as our reality again and again and again, and letting go our thoughts, which is making decision constantly, unclutching from that. It says, "O Devi, one attains the nature and power of infinite space, Bhairava." Such a beautiful space starts happening in us. This one simple truth that we cognize, that bringing our listening, awareness, attention to every word, thought, and action brings us to the space of Paramashiva. It's very simple and very doable. Only the ferocious decision from our side to live as Paramashiva is required. Now, from the Shastra Pramana, let's move to the Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana, Valmiki. He was a thief and he was doing all the wrong things when Narada once met him and told him to start chanting Ramanama. So he sat and very ferociously got into the oneness space of the Diksha and started chanting the Ramanama, and hill grew around him so much that so beautifully the ant hill is Valmiki, and he was reborn as Maharishi Valmiki, who composed the most beautiful poem Ramayana and 10,000 years ago, which is one of the most revered Hindu texts. It's Adi Kavi. It's called the Adi Kavi, original poet who composed it over 24,000 slokas and verses, 480,000 words. So beautiful, Maharishi could just download whatever beautifully he was able to give us the greatest poem on planet Earth. And he was able to teach Lavakusha, who went and sang the whole thing, Ramayana, to their own father, Lord Rama. Such a beautiful experience. When the avatar is in human body, he was able to experience such a beautiful Ramayana epic being told to the world. Bhagavan, now Paramashiva, has come down for the same reason, for us to experience the same thing. He has given us so many akashik reading on birth, on 10 topics, birth, liberations, all kinds of death, all kinds of reality that we need to understand. Just by reading it and receiving it, we'll attain the space of Kala Bhairava. Such a beautiful space. Bhagavan has revealed the akashik record on the greatest truth for us. The Shakshi Pramanas. All the Balasans have been initiated into Akashic reading, and millions have experienced Bhagavan's space through these Balasans, his very own daughters and sons, who have expressed the Kalabhairava space and read the Akashic record, which appeared in golden letters on Bhagavan. And now we are going to experience the same by sitting in oneness and declaring Akasha, Paramashiva is pure consciousness, the cosmic canvas on which the ink of time imprints every thought, incident happening and records it in all dimension of length, which is verbalization, breadth, which is visualization, depth, which is cognition, time and space. By entangling in oneness, the yogi's third eye, which is the Kalabhairava's third eye, reveals in the golden letters the revelation about anything inquired. If you can find the partner, that will be the most blessed thing. You can ask Kalabhairava to reveal some of the aspect about the other persons pen down the detail, whatever appears in the golden letter. If it is few letters just appears, if no letters appears, or beautifully the whole sentence appear, just pen down everything, whatever appears in your third eye. When you have the Atma Murti, keep the Atma Murti, or you can have Bhagwan's picture in the digital Murti, and ask about their family member names and date of birth, which is verifiable. Any power that you manifest should be completely from only cosmic logic, no binary logic. By doing binary logic, we are just wasting our time. If the cosmic logic is what is reflected in the binary logic, you will be raised again and again into the oneness space, and you will experience the authenticity of the Paramashiva space in you. If you don't have a partner, then ask Lord Karabaya the questions that you would want answer, which you don't know, which can be really Googled, and the exact answer, date and time of the past instant happening, you can write down and verify it. But I would say if you have a partner, that's the best. If you can connect to Kalabhairava and ask him for whatever. Bhagavan says Kalabhairava is the most compassionate deity and he's so friendly. And Bhagavan says how he would tickle him. Such a friendliness, Kalabhairava reveals everything. But you connecting to Kalabhairava in the deep oneness and experience the oneness, and from the multidimensional logic, cosmic logic, experiencing the Kalabhairava space and manifesting powers is important. Please take a photo, a timestamp, or record it, whatever you have penned down before and after, because you will see the miracle, even the words changing. Akashik record, even now there are nadis which Agastya is writing and it changes as people read it. All these are possible only if you live in the multidimensional logic as your lifestyle. Now sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Remember Bhagwan in your third eye. Again and again, bringing awareness, bringing listening, bringing the attention to your third eye as your reality. That is, remembering is liberating. You're liberating yourself from the delusion again and again by remembering Bhagwan in your third eye. From the space of absolute unclutching, Tyaga, whatever is happening, just unclutch from that. Whether you're sad, whether you're bored, whether you're irritated, frustrated, sick of everything, just unclutch, say that is not me. That's just a painting on me. I am the space of Paramashiva. I am the awareness. I am the attention. I am the Paramashiva is my only strength, and that is my integrity, who I am. I am Paramashiva is the space of integrity. From that, I would give my word, thought, action, and honor it for others and myself. That is the integrity with Paramashiva. And amazing darshan we had. Bring that darshan inside your akasha. The akasha, the kala, which is in the space, is also in your inner space. It's also in the womb, mother's womb, and it also is in your inner space. Experience that complete restful awareness, that akasha, that kala, nothingness, absolute nothingness, just bringing the darshan of Bhagavan, experiencing that as your ultimate source of resources, and chanting the Mahavakya continuously to raise your integrity to Bhagavan, to make you understand that this supernal effulgence is possible for you to experience in the space of oneness with Bhagavan. Now we'll have 11 minutes of oneness capsule, and we'll be chanting intensely till our whole being vibrates with Mahavakya, and write down, pen down whatever appears on the Murti. If you can sit next to the Murti, connect to the person you want the answer for, and write down the details which you can go back and verify. So let's sit straight, visualize Bhagwan in our third eye, absolute unclutch from any thought, any feeling, any emotion, just absolute unclutch. And Tyaga, as you are the Paramashiva, only strength, declaring complete integrity, experiencing the oneness with Bhagwan, chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let's start the oneness capsule. Continue chanting. We'll play the oneness capsule for you.
Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, so beautiful. Whatever Bhagwan has revealed, just wait for a few minutes. And again, we're going to scan for one more person or one more happening. If you don't have a partner, you can scan for that person's something that is very grounded information that has already happened with the date and time. So you can write the date, the month, and verify it. Bhagwan's beautifully revealed the greatest secret when we unclutch that very moment, even the little bit, we can experience the highest reality. So again, with the will persistence, the will is our reality. Declare it very clearly that Paramashiva in me is revealing all these greatest things. And he is going to show me whatever he reveals, and I'm going to write it down. People are asking, it has to be in gold letters. Yes, slowly and slowly it will start becoming golden letters, and you can start seeing in physical eyes how you see the murti, how you see how the laptop, you can see the golden letters, touch it, feel it, experience it. But when you start reading the akashik records, simply Bhagwan will download in you. And we have so many Nainamas, Alvars, all of them downloaded thousands of verses. Simply in front of them, it just happens. So you unclutch with your thoughts, whether I'm manifesting or not. Is it binary logic, or my mind is giving these words, or am I writing it right? All that we know, opinion, judgment, views, everything unclutch from that. Just sit in the oneness space, just you, Bhagwan, nothing else. And simply you will see Bhagwan revealed all the great truth, and you will see everything matches exactly when you speak to your partner. So let's start the second cycle. Deeply connect to Bhagwan, nothing else. Don't judge. Everybody will be manifesting this power. Just connect to Bhagwan and just tune yourself. Like how you tune your radio, just connect to Bhagwan. The space of Paramashiva. I am Paramashiva in you. Decide very strongly and chant the Mahavakya. Simply the revelation will happen. Whatever you ask will be revealed. Let's start chanting. Remember Bhagwan in your third eye and start chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. We'll start the second cycle of oneness capsule.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham,
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eye. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eye. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Nithyananda, so beautiful. That 2 rounds of experiencing the akashik reading that Bhagwan has revealed to us. So you can record it. This is for social media. If you're part of Paramashivam program, please go ahead with the next session. The Facebook, YouTube, and MTV viewers, you can record everything in tinyurl.com/power manifestation. All these great revelation, please take a picture and keep noting it. After some time, you'll realize how many powers you have manifested. Even if it is just 2 lines, you want to write it, make a note of it, and keep it. And simply, you will be so shocked of so many powers that you are experiencing. Otherwise, we forget whatever we eat yesterday itself is already forgotten. So make sure every time you log into tinyurl.com/power manifestation, it will take just a couple of minutes for you to share the pictures or just in words the powerful cognition that Bhagavan has explained and the power manifestation that you have experienced. Every bit of it that you experience is manifestation. And more you're realizing that the more and more you will start seeing it becoming reality. That is why Bhagavan says, please go ahead and share immediately and cause others reality. Causing others reality is causing them for their great ultimate space of oneness with Bhagavan and bringing them to satsang and making them experience this power manifestation, diksha and darshan is the ultimate gift that you can give yourself, because everybody is a part of us. The more and more we cause others reality is our reality which gets expanded more and more. Bhagavan beautifully designs all this for us to experience the ultimate. Let's surrender all these great powerful cognition and power manifestation to Bhagavan's lotus feet. Again and again, whenever we manifest powers, in deep gratitude, surrender all these great truth and your power manifestation to Swamiji's lotus feet. Let's visualize Bhagavan in the third eye with a deep seeking and gratitude. Request Bhagavan to make the akashik reading, the space of oneness with Paramashiva as our reality. And with that, let's remember Bhagavan in our third eye and end with the Purna mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everybody for participating today. Make sure you are available for Kailash Kotiyat session today to experience the greater truth every minute. Thank you, Nithyanandam. See you in the next power manifestation session. Nithyanandam.